So there I sat on the edge of my couch, filled with excitement, ripping into an inconspicuous white envelope like I was expecting $1 million check from the publisher's clearinghouse to fall out. Instead, it was my concealed handgun license. As they say, nothing was ever the same. I still remember how I felt when I actually stepped outside of my house for the very first time with a gun anchored to the side of my pants. When you start carrying a gun, no one tells you about the guilt, insecurity, and shame. I was constantly tugging at my shirt for fear someone would see the massive chunk of steel sitting on my hip and was gonna call the cops at any moment. I felt guilty because I didn't carry with a round in the chamber, comforting myself by saying, I'll have enough time to rack around if need be. But most of all, I felt shame. I had a shame that sat on my shoulders like a hyper-judgmental nun, popping me with a ruler every time I felt the sense of power that the firearm gave me. I applied for my concealed license because I wanted the power of leverage, and now I had it. Now if something happened, I would no longer be just a victim. If someone threatened my life, they wouldn't have a monopoly on power, free to choose whether to spare me or not. They'd have to deal with my power first. But still, it took me a long time to get used to it, and I think that's the way it should be. Fast forward to today, and I've never been more confident while carrying a gun. As I continue carrying, I realized people are too busy on their phones, focusing on themselves, or just simply distracted to notice I was carrying. I got over my fear of carrying with a round in the chamber after months of doing it without one. Most important, I embraced the feeling of empowerment by carrying a gun. These days, most people are taught that feeling powerful is a bad thing, that they can't handle the responsibility. The human life is more precious to me now because every day that gun reminds me of how much I care about my life and the people I love, and that I have the power to defend everything I care about should the need arise.